Uh, what's up, YouTube? What's up to the YouTube community? What's up to all you lovely YouTube subscribers on this channel? Which, we got some new ones came in. I want to thank y'all for tuning in and subscribing to the channel. Showing support for your boy Bonez here, and you know who it is, you know what it do, you know what's going on. Much love to all the subscribers and everybody that's continued to stick around, show support, show love for your boy, And I want to say we got quite a bit to talk about this afternoon to get into. That I want to get it out there, let y'all know what's going on, let y'all know what's happening, keep y'all in the loop, whatever the case might be. We're going to kind of get back to the basics here a little bit with the success and victory, Lately with some of the videos, it's been, kind of along the lines of success and victory, but it ain't been totally, there. And I just really want to touch base on a lot of things. But first, as always, your boy, I'm getting fueled up with a rock star, Got to get a little energy going. Hook it up, make things happen. And first off, I want to tell y'all, I finally got the new single done, and I got it out there just in time for the new year. I was hoping I would get it out there in time for the new year, and I did. You can go look it up. It's called Get It. Get It. You can go look up Get It, give it a listen and see what's going on, see what the hype's about with that one, And of course, I got my other one over on SoundCloud, and of course with that last one and this one, a lot of people said, that one I put over on SoundCloud was a little better than this new one I just released, but y'all could be the judge of that. Go give it a listen over on SoundCloud with Get It. Go give the other one a listen to. Let me know what you think, See which one you like better, what's happening. And with some of the beats being kind of, a little more hype, the way it is, some people told me, said, that kind of sounds like I'm trying to put out some club bangers or something. And then I've had some people tell me, when they listen to it or they hear it, whatever the case might be, excuse me, y'all, and they tell me, said, it sounds kind of like, I've got an old school flow going on, an old school style going on, which it is what it is. I just do the way it hits me, and I do it how it comes out, I just sit down, I write it out, and I do it how it comes out, because like a lot of artists, they got a decent voice, they got a decent sound and a decent style, but they got a ghostwriter, I've said it before and I can say it again, I don't have a ghostwriter. I do all this solo. I do all my own work. Besides my guy down at the studio that's hooking me up, much love to him. Peace and respect, he do some good work down at the studio. I love the man, he told me at one time that he felt like God put me and him together. And I kind of felt the same way because he really been hooking it up. I understand it's a business. He got to make money, I got to make money, I understand how it is, he got to get his, I got to get mine. It go both ways, it's cool. But still, he, in some ways and aspects, he hooks it up on certain things, and I'm not going to get into big detail about that, because, that's, like I said, before about behind the scenes stuff. A lot of that we don't talk about, we don't discuss. And really, you don't have to. It's none of nobody's business what goes on behind the scenes when, you doing your success thing, you on that road to victory or whatever, you doing your thing. But, yeah, I was supposed to do another one on Monday, Man, at the studio, my guy at the studio, whatever, he was talking about it, and I said, you get another one ready, come on, we'll do another one Monday. I said, that's kind of quick. I said, you pushing it to get it out there. But, apparently he must see what everybody else sees that I've never totally seen yet, in my music and my writing. But, I can tell y'all, I've been writing for years. If there's anybody out there that is actually a writer, wrote short stories, maybe you wrote some poems before, or whatever kind of writing work you have done. You know, I mean, maybe you wrote an autobiography or something, or a book, or a novel or whatever. Who knows? You know, I respect any artist who has done some writing, because like I said, I've been doing it all my life, since way back when, since I can remember. I've been a writer. And the thing is, I love telling this story because nothing never really went together or made sense, because I get a lot of people, that they kind of, want to be a little bit of a hater on it. What, are they joking? Are they not joking about something? I don't care, but they be like, oh, look how old you are. And now you want to try to start a rap career? It's not just that I'm trying to. I'm doing it, because I'm not like most people where I just decided it sounds fun. I just decided it sounds cool. I just decided it sounds like, something I'd like to do or want to do. I'm doing it because it's me and it's what I do. It's how I do, and it's because everything finally hit me and I got blessed with pure, raw, natural talent to do it, I mean, like I said, I've been a writer for years, but nothing never went together or made sense till about 4 or 5 years ago. Took a lady friend of mine, and I told her, I said, hey, this year I'm going to do something I normally don't do and haven't really done much before. I'm going to write you a poem for your birthday. So I did. I forget what it was called, like Colors of the Rainbow or something like that, or just Rainbow, If I still had it here around handy somewhere, I would tell you what it said, but I don't. And somehow I lost it over the years and don't have it. But the thing is, when I wrote that poem, I amazed myself because I didn't know where the work was coming from. I didn't even know how I wrote that or how it came out. I just put it down how it came out and put it together. And ever since then, I've been writing poems, short songs, whatever. Excuse me, y'all. And I've been sharing my work and putting it out there. And people fell in love with it and kept telling me, you got a talent that won't go away, I love your work. They'd be like, oh, you need to do something with yourself, So I'm like, hey, okay. It is what it is. I'm going to go ahead and do something with myself, and I'm going to try it out, and make it go with this, And it wasn't just because I had to, It was more so because I wanted to, Because I've always wanted some kind of place in music. Always wanted to do something ever since I was young, I was raised on good music, I mean, I listened to the Beatles. I listened to the original Jackson 5. I've heard the Temptations before, the Four Tops, the Spinners, different groups, just to name a few. I mean, Chuck Berry. Chuck Berry, one of my favorites, I ain't gonna lie. Some Johnny B. Good. I mean, yeah. I'll jam out to some Johnny B. Good any day of the week. You might even talk about Bill Withers. Lean on Me. Anything. Otis Redding sitting on the dock of the bay. Just to name a few. I mean, you can even throw Led Zeppelin in the mix. Get into a little bit of rock music, with Led Zeppelin, Ozzy Osbourne. But anyway, that's just, like I said, that's just to name it. A few artists right there, and, just kind of help y'all understand things a little better, so to speak, because like I said, I've always been raised on great music, and I love music. I've always had it in me, always had it in my blood, and always knew I wanted to be in the music somehow. And I've tried, different instruments. I played the guitar a little bit. I was actually studying and learning the guitar for like 3 or 4 years, but it just wasn't my thing. I got real nice Fender guitars that I have actually sat and played, I got guitars that have actually seen my blood on the strings. I played so much and played so hard, I wore my fingers out and got blood on the strings and on the guitar. I mean, that's just like a one-of-a-kind piece right there. You sell a guitar that still got blood on it and blood on the strings, and you sign it and they be like, here. And the thing is, I'll tell you something about that. That's kind of, something you don't see every day or often. I play left-handed, just like Jimi Hendrix. But of course, I don't take a guitar and turn it around and string it upside down like he did. Which you can do. You can take a guitar and string it upside down or string it backwards, however you want to say it, and make it work. He did. He made it work. It ain't my thing to do it like that, because if you get a guitar that's got a whammy bar on there or something, which I don't know much about using them, but I understand the general idea of how they work, but I mean, it would be in the way, because it's going to be up here instead of down where it need to be, but you get the gist of it all. But the thing is, I've tried drums, I've tried the guitar a little bit, and, different horns, flutes, whatever, different things, and it wasn't my style. I wasn't finding my place, and I tried for years writing songs and writing poems, but like I said, nothing never went together or really made sense till that one day when I wrote a poem, and ever since then, I've just been a writing machine. I mean, anybody who's a real artist will know and understand what I'm about to tell you right here. My brain sometimes never stops. Sometimes I go through a moment where I'm having like a spell of writer's block. Nothing just ain't hitting me. No ideas are coming out, and then all of a sudden, boom, I get sparked with an idea, and it's just one idea after another, and my brain just will not stop or quit. Unless I sleep, I don't get a break. And the thing is, when you're on that road to success and victory, you really don't get a break, you know what I'm saying? You don't. There is no break when you're on that road to success and victory. But the thing is, when you be on that road to success and victory, as I've said before, you got to be doing what you love. You got to be doing what you like doing. If you're doing what you love, you're doing what you like doing, you never work a day in your life. It don't even feel like work. It just feels like a day of hanging out with people, you know what I mean? It feels like a day of just doing your thing. It feels like a day of just doing you and being yourself. And I feel like, I can express myself when I put the music out there, and I can pretty much say what I want. I can do what I want, and it'd be like, you don't like it? Hey, you know what? Go kiss one. That's all there is to it. Get on your knees and kiss it if you don't like what I'm doing, because I've had so many haters along the way. I've had good friends of mine that I've known for years, a long time, that we was good, cool people, that we was, close with each other. We was cool people with each other, it was kind of like family in a way. And they fell off when I got on this right track and got on a road to success and victory of where I wanted to be, because God blessed me and led me here to where I'm at. He led me to the area I'm in. And I just, that's one thing I can tell you. You want to do something, you want to be on that road to success and victory, pray to God about it. That's all I can tell you. That's all I can tell anybody. Pray to God about it, and He will lead you the right way. He did me. I had to move to get to the success and victory, but so be it. I felt like I had to move because God led me to move. God led me to be where I'm at. So I'm in the area where I'm at, doing my thing. You know what I mean? But, with all that being said, I want to tell y'all there's going to be something new coming out soon. I don't know if I talked about this before or not. I might have a little bit in previous videos. I don't remember, because we on like video 65 now or something like that. And I want to say that I've been talking about it before, about starting and setting up another YouTube channel, because I wanted to do a little like TV show type deal with another channel. And finally, recently, the idea hit me, because I've been taking everything that I've been working on and everything I've been doing and slowly putting it together a step at a time and tying it all together, Snapchat, Facebook fan page, YouTube page, and everything somehow, some way, in some shape or form goes together and it ties in with each other. Now, I'll tell you, I got a page over on Facebook. You can go look it up. It's called Hip Hop USA. You can look it up. Hip Hop USA. Now, that's what I plan on doing with another YouTube channel when I get things set up. I want to run a channel, and that's what it's going to be called. Hip Hop USA. Might even be Hops. Hip Hops USA. Who knows? Depending on how I feel and what I decide to do, Just to, throw that out there. I'm going to be getting that set up, And, Not that I'm trying to copy off of anybody or copy anybody else's style of what they're doing. I plan on, running things a little differently than some people, that run their show or their channel, so to speak. But, I mean, if you ever heard of Sway Universe, Sway's Universe, Sway in the Morning, Sway 4, Shade 4-5, or you got Tim Westwood TV with the BBC, whatever going on. I mean, they run their own channel and they do their own thing and they got videos and stuff going on. That's kind of like similar to what I want to do with Hip Hop USA. Because I've been talking about it for a while now, how we was going to get some guests in on this channel right here and get some things going. And I've been working on some stuff and talked to some people, getting some things set up and trying to get some things going. But, I mean, it's a lot of work, y'all. I mean, your boy putting in work. It may not seem like it because, I only post a video like maybe once a week or once every 3 weeks, or maybe sometimes I'll just do a video, one for the month, and that's it, and I'm done. And it may be about a month before I get another video in because I'm busy, doing a lot of work behind the scenes and getting things done and just slowly working on things as it hits me and God blesses me with it, I just, flat out, I just listen to God. That's all I can tell you. Listen to God. When you pray about something then you got to listen to God and let Him bless you, and He will give you what you need in time. And He has gave me the knowledge, He has gave me the strength and the power in time of when I needed it to get things done, and the right ideas have hit me along the way to get some things done. And I've been talking with some people lately, and waiting to hear back on some stuff, Finally going to be getting some shirts out soon, hopefully, depending on, what it's all going to take to get it set up. I finally got the right idea, for doing some Bonez t-shirts and getting them out there, I think I got an idea that's going to work. And as I said before in my previous video, I got some shows coming up, I'm going to be doing this summer. And, I'm not talking about, like I said before, I'm not talking about little local around the way shows where you go to a little small local pub like somebody does, maybe with their guitar, and they do a little, singing and stuff, playing their acoustic guitar, and they got maybe 40, 50, or about 100 people tops. I'm talking like 500, 600, 700 people, maybe 1,000 or two at one show, depending. You never know exactly how it's going to go or how it's going to turn out, but it is what it is. But I'll tell you something, though, real quick. Recently, I noticed that I've been thinking about, you talk about keeping it real with someone, and just spitting nothing but the truth, which anybody here knows that when I do it, with a song, and I spit the truth, I spit nothing but the truth. I'm going to keep it real with everybody, in the YouTube community, out there in the world, whoever may listen to a song or whatever the case might be. I'm going to keep it real with everybody 110%, all the way down to the last T. You know what I mean? Dot the I's, cross the T's, whatever. The end of it. Blank. Point blank. It's done. There you go. But, anyway, I noticed that, Drake, he got a new song out, and now, before I really get into this, I want everybody to know I'm not hating on nobody. I am really not hating on nobody here when I say this, and I'm not trying to hate on nobody. But the thing is, I noticed Drake got this new song out, and he got a line in there where he talking about, he said, I got more hits than the Beatles, dog. And when I heard that, I'm thinking, there ain't no way you got more hits than the Beatles. There ain't no way you out topping the Beatles. So why you even going to try to spit something on a track that ain't even the truth? Because, I mean, if you can't be expected to keep it real, how you going to expect people to keep it real with you? How you going to expect people to have the trust and the faith in you if you can't keep it real with people? Like I've said before, If y'all can't trust your boy here, who can you trust? Because the thing is, I'll tell you flat out, you go look it up, You check it out, you do the math, whatever you need to, but you know your boy ain't gonna lie to you. You can take my word for it. Look it up. Drake only has like, I think it said 101, 103 hits or something like that. The Beatles have 133. Not only that, Drake has 8 #1 hits here in the U.S. How many of y'all think the Beatles got? 20. The Beatles have 20 #1 hits here in the U.S. And of course, you know, I mean, some of their hits was on the top #1 charts for like 2-3 months long when they was doing that thing back in the day. And I mean, anybody knows as well as I do, the Beatles was hot. Anything they touched turned to gold. Anything they done turned to gold. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say Drake ain't hot. I'm not going to sit here and say Drake ain't no good, you know. Because like I said, I'm not here to hate on nobody. That's just not my style. Not how I do it. I'm not here to put nobody down. But I feel like if you're going to be an artist and you're going to be somebody popular like that, where you've got some hot hits out there and you doing your thing, how are you going to be expecting anybody to keep it real with you if you can't keep it real with them? Talking about got more hits than the Beatles, dog. Nah, you know, I feel like you need to go somewhere with that BS. How you going to put it out there like that? You know, no. Of course, we may get some comments on this. We may not get some comments on what people think about it, you know. Either way, you know, I ain't stressing about it, you know. I'm just glad to have the love and the support I have. People still watching the videos, you know. You put a like on it, you do. If you don't, fine. You know, you leave a comment and show some love. You leave a comment and show some love. I mean, there's some people from this channel right here that have been over on SoundCloud, you know, and other platforms, you know, follow me, listening to the music, and they show love over there. Great song. I love it, Bonez. Keep doing your thing, whatever. So be it. Appreciate it, you know. Appreciate every bit of love and support I get, you know, because like I said, right through on into 2020, we going strong, and I'm going to continue to keep it real with y'all. And speaking of that, you know, today is actually kind of a special day in a way, and I didn't realize it till earlier when I heard something about it on the radio. Today is the last Monday of 2019. The very last Monday of 2019. And tomorrow, of course, New Year's Eve, New Year's Day. And we're coming right on into the new year going strong, y'all. Going strong. And of course, you know, it goes without saying, I could talk about this, you know, coming up real soon in January, you know, in about a few short weeks or so. I got my birthday coming up, y'all. You know, your boy Bonez is having a birthday. And of course, I'm going to throw a little party / bash again this year for my birthday. You know, I might even go out of town somewhere for it. Who knows? All depends how I feel, what I feel like doing at the time. You know, when the moment arises, when it hits me, see what's going on. See what ain't going on. And get with some people. You know, get it set up, get it working, see what's going on. But, you know, I just wanted to get in here and let y'all know what's going on. Let y'all know what's happening, you know. Once I get things set up, I'll talk to people a little more, get some shirts made, get things ready to go, get them out there. You know, get a little site set up where I can get the merchandise posted on there and get it sold and stuff like that. Because I had a website I was working on, but that didn't go too well. I was trying to get it set up, but some things just wasn't working right for me, you know. And I'm not a website expert. So I was kind of having trouble getting it set up. And I had some people that was supposed to be helping me out a little bit, but that didn't work too well. So I'm like, it is what it is. I may just wind up, to be honest, you know, I may just wind up going over to Amazon and being a seller on Amazon and get some merchandise out there that way. So that way, you know, I don't have to deal with too much. You know, the only thing I really got to deal with is keeping the product on hand. I ain't really got to deal with all the extra money, the overhead, and everything else. I just got to make sure I keep merchandise stocked up, and we good to go and get it done. But I'll keep y'all posted on that. Let y'all know what's happening. Let y'all know what's gonna be going on. What's gonna be going down with that. And I'll tell y'all, I got some more singles I'm working on. I'm still working on some albums as well, but I kind of put them on the back burner for a minute because I've had a lot of new ideas hitting me to just put some singles out there for a minute. And I feel like, let's get it out there. Let's just get a few singles out there and see what happens. Get them posted, get them working. Get them out there, let people give it a listen, see what's going on, and see what people think about it. Because I'll tell you flat out, excuse me, y'all, this newest single I just put out, Get It, this is by far, so far, the longest song I have done yet. I mean, it's over 5 minutes long. I think it's like 5 minutes, 15 seconds long. It is a long track. I wasn't expecting it to turn out to be that long or come out that long, but it did. But I got some other ones I'm working on that could wind up being longer than that, maybe 6 minutes, who knows, 7 minutes. Depends how things go, But anyway, yeah, I just want to get in here with y'all, and get the, get the word out, let y'all know what's going on about things, keep you in the loop, keep you up to date with what's happening, what's going on with your boy, how we doing things here, how we getting things working, getting things set up. And at any time, anybody has an idea, anybody has a comment about something, you want to throw your opinion out there about something, you want to, just say something in general about what's going on. So be it, go ahead. I mean, I don't care what it is. You ain't gonna hurt my feelings none. You know what I mean? You ain't gonna bother me none one bit nonetheless about what you say or what you don't say. I ain't stressing about it either way. Go ahead and let me know. Let me know what's up. I like to know what's good. I like to know what's going on with y'all. I like to know what's going down with y'all. I like to hear, what's happening. And of course, as well, I'll keep you posted about the other channel, what's going on, what's getting set up with it, what's working, what ain't working, and let you know what's going on, with that, and how we how we decide we're gonna do things, because I may even have some of y'all off of this channel right here that have been with your boy since day one, supporting and watching and seeing what's going on and what's happening. I may even get some of y'all to come on down to the Hip Hop USA studio, and just be a feature on the show, depending. We'll see what's going on with that, get some of y'all to come down, and be like, hey, we got some of the fam off of YouTube over here. They come on down to Hip Hop USA studio, and we got things set up. We got things, working in a positive, in a positive way. Sit around and get a little chat session going on, get a little interview going with y'all about what you got going on with your success and victory and what you got happening, because who knows? Hip Hop USA, could take off in a very big positive way. You never know. Who knows what kind of guest, what kind of stars we're going, what kind of guest or stars we may get on that show, depending. We could get some, excuse me, we could get some stars on the show. We could not. It all depends. I'd love to get some on there, I ain't gonna lie. And sit and get a little, interview with them, a little whatever going on, but that all depends. We'll see what happens with that on down the road. But yeah, I hope everybody had a great Christmas. Hope everybody's staying blessed. Hope everybody has a great New Year. And if I don't get with you before then, we'll see y'all next year in 2020. Continue to have a great 2019. Stay blessed. Make it work. Make it happen. And we'll get with y'all later. Much love to everybody. Peace.